You hating cause ice on the wrist. My bitch, you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When it's not savers, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out, cuz I never switch, I never switch.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. We are moments away from what should be an excellent matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Houston Texans. With that, let's head over to the space city of Houston.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Minnesota Vikings and the Houston Texans. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Off the play fake, Cousins. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
They still playing suck. Y'all playing the wrong football.
On 1st and 10, Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. Cook able to escape and taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. To throw, Cousins. And Diggs has it. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. And shutting him off, now open field. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Go, go, go. Two times. Hey, 4 down.
First down, here's Cousins. And this one complete to Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Herb Smith Jr., 27 yards. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
In both locker rooms, the coaches talked about setting the tone early. Didn't matter whether you start on offense or defense. In this case, the team that had the ball first did exactly that. Took it right downfield and scored.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11. On 2nd down, here's Miller. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Play action from Miller. Now Watson. He'll buy some time right. He may try and run for this. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. On 4th down, Trevor Daniel on to punt. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. A first down throw for Cousins. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Cousins on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. The left side caught by Diggs.
Let's go. Let's do it.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. So we've reached halftime here at a low. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Vikings pick up the football. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown.
Give me the ball every time, fellas. I'm going to score.
This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Flushed out right. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Well, they had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point, but after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Big series right now.
Again, it's Miller. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Watson. He gets it to Thomas. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and
12. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back now in Houston. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Here's Watson. And that is incomplete.
They tried to make something happen, but that one came up incomplete and really wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised. Just wonder about his mechanics right now, you know, and that's the tough part. You do so much stuff in practice to make it repetitive, but it has to repeat under pressure, whether it's pressure from the defense or just the pressure of playing the game.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Watson hands to Miller on the draw. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and very short, Watson. He's got Fuller. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. Watson now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack. Watson trying to get his guys moving. Another try after the first down sack. Watson. And it's incomplete. Jordan Thomas, the one he was looking for, but now it's 3rd and goal. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Watson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
Yeah, maybe a final chance to get on the scoreboard here. This is 4th and goal. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. Accelerating, and off he goes. He's at the 40. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together some.
And a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. Watson and the Texans now. Down by 10, 24 seconds to go. After the interception, here's Watson. He's going to let it fly, and that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Now Watson. He finds Hopkins complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Mike set. Hey, here we go.
Watson. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. He was looking to get it to his running back, Lamar Miller, but it'll be second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. One last throw here for Watson. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Coverage there by the safety, Harrison Smith. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and this one won't be remembered for many offensive fireworks, but they did enough to get the job done.
And that's why it's a team game, because sometimes you have to lean on one part of your team. And they leaned on their defense. In fact, they probably went over there and asked for some help. Like, guys, we just don't have it in this one. Can you hook us up? And they did in a big way. Said, no problem. Put it on our shoulders. We'll carry you home. And they did exactly that.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long from Houston.